opening the hood. Gravity. Hi everybody, good day to you and welcome back. Glad you were here. This is part 2 of this 2010 Chevrolet Equinox. In the first episode, we replaced both parking brake assemblies, the backing plate, wheel bearings, this lower control arm, sway bar links in the rear, and the rear bushings, which are way up there where you can't reach them. And in this episode, it's going to be really easy. We're just doing a right front lower control arm. Now, I fear that I've just shot myself in the foot because when I started the job on the rears, I said this is going to be really easy, and it turned into a challenge. It was a northern car challenge is what it was. Hopefully this right front will not present to me a challenge and it's going to go swimmingly, but you never know because it has corrosion, oxidation, form of corrosion. It makes parts stick together and not come apart. Rapid unclicks. NASCAR, that one's stuck. Got swollen nuts under. Whoa! Drop one. Lug nut gravity. No worries. I see where it went. Alright, moving on in. What do we got here? We got a really nice looking brake job. We have that. Got good front pads. It's not as bad up front. Okay, looks like we've got 2 bolts here, 1 bolt there, and a ball joint to remove. How's that ball joint gonna treat us? Looks like someone's been there before. It's kind of boogered up a little bit. All right, backing up. Well, like I said, I hope this one goes a little bit better than the rear side, but we need to get that cotter pin out of that ball joint first things first. Well, since that's a fresh one, we'll just try to force it out. Grab it with some side cuts and give it a tug. See what it does. We're using the principles of leverage here. Look at that. Came right out, no problem. Alright. You know, I'm gonna have to unbolt this ball joint in order to unbolt this ball joint. Because if you see here, there's no room for that nut to escape with the CV axle here. And I don't feel like taking it off, so it's not what I'm gonna do. Alright, what do we got in here? 17? Kinda. That thing's been chewed up a little bit with some pliers or something. You know what? I feel like somebody was trying to do this job and they gave up. Now it's my turn. That's what it feels like to me. Is this gonna work? Cut it off. Did it slip or did it turn? Oh, it turned. Sweet. Flank Drive Plus from Snap-on. It's got little ridges in it so it engages the flank of the fastener and not so much the tip. Yeah, there we go. You gonna come off of there or you're gonna get stuck again? I'll rephrase. You're gonna come off of there. Yeah, look at that one. That one's all bent in. See that castle on the nut there? That's not good. So what I'm gonna do is just take this loose as far as it's gonna go, and then I will unbolt the control arm from the ball joint, and then I'll break this ball joint loose and it'll fall down, leaving me more space to extract this castle nut. That's the plan. Is it gonna work? Sure. It better. Boring. This is like the car of no power tools. So I can't fit anywhere. Everything I do, it's got to be done the manual method. I think we're about out of threads here. Yeah, see that it's turning the CV axle. I'm just gonna let it ride. Maybe it'll press that ball joint out. Think it's gonna work? Yeah, no, not a chance. A little further. Okay, that's all she wrote. Let's get these bolts off the bottom here. I think that's a 19. 19 coming in. It's a 19 in conjunction with an 18. That was tight. Hey. That's 2. Give it back. The socket had my or had the nut. Let's turn this a little bit. Can you guys see what's going on? No. Ah, I see mosquito. Here, let's move you all over here. And you can see when I fix the light. Okay. Last one. Alright, let us wedge in here some additional downforce on this ball joint stud. There. Come out. It's a negative. It did not. Let's break this thing loose now. 1, 2. I just hit you guys with a hammer. There. Got it. Kinda got it. Mostly got it. See what I meant by getting that stud loose? Like so. Okay, let's turn you guys around. And we're going after the 2 bolts right here, 2 nuts on top, and that holds this this bushing, which locates the control arm. That holds that to the subframe. So we're gonna go at it from the bottom with an impact, at the top of the wrench to hold the nut, and a rapid unclicks. Save that for later. Another. Whoop. Flashlight. Okay, we switched sides again. We're now looking in, and you guys are right above the brake caliper. We can get that last nut right there. Yeah. Loud. And then I'll just sneak this bolt out of here. Come out. It is my will. Alright. A little bit of pry bar action back here around this bushing, and it should pull free from the subframe. Yeah, just like that. Ball joint dropped out, and she is loose. There is our unit. Control arm gravity. Alright, backing up. Let's check out the goods here. Make sure everything matches up and is in the appropriate proportions. Which I do believe it is. Yep. Yeah, we're good. Now remember, we gotta feed this thing in simultaneously as the nut. Otherwise, we have to take that CV axle out, and I don't want to do that. So let's just get this guy kind of in position here. We'll start it like that with the square part in. There. Well, it fell out, so what's my malfunction here? Is it the ball joint after all? I'm just gonna put it in, get it threaded. That way, I don't have to worry about it. There. That's not gonna work. Okay, what I need to do is get that bushing in. Balls are stiff, there. I pushed it on the ground just to bend that in a little bit. That might have had something to do with it. Hammer. I need linear impacts for this one, just to nudge this thing in. Now I'll get that ball joint in. There. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Whew, okay. Woohoo! All right, a little bit of pry bar action on this back bushing over here, and that should slide down into position. Here, let's just take this this nut loose right here on the bushing. And maybe it'll turn. Yes, it will. There we go, that's beautiful. That's what we like. Okie dokes, let's get a couple of these bolts in. That where it goes, right there. Ruin the threads. Those were just love taps, guys. Those threads are okay. Plus, this is pointed. See that? So it guides it in. We're good. No worries. I've ruined enough of these to know when I'm about to ruin one of these. There we go. Where's my gun? There it is. Let's get these ones secured, and then we'll get that other bushing. I don't know what that was. The bolt for the other bushing? Sure. Clicks. Right. Alright, let's get this bolt in. I think we're lined up enough where it'll fit. Yes, indeedy. Yeah, almost. One side was. Other side, not so much. Here. Got an extension here. I'll just use that as a hammer extension. Not really the best way to treat your extensions, but sometimes you just gotta reach out and hammer something. Put that on a t-shirt. Haha. There we go. That's what's up. Alright, let's get that nut screwed on. Right, big nut coming in. Ooh, slippage. Wrench. I need a wrench. Got a wrench. Spanner. Click. Well, that moved along quickly. All I've got to do now is get that ball joint castle nut installed. We'll get this sway bar link installed and bolted back on. I took it off when you guys weren't looking, just in case I needed to pry up or down on something. They tend to be a little restrictive. Yep, gonna need a spanner. Clicks. Okay, that's on, and now we just got to get the get that little castle nut secured and cotter pin. Let's see if I can see in here. Hope so. Can you guys see? That I also hope so. As soon as we draw this ball joint in, that will conclude the parts replacement operation. I didn't really figure out what was wrong with this control arm. It looked okay. It wasn't rusted to nothing. However, the left front has recently been replaced. Perhaps that was due to rust, and perhaps we're just doing this to make sure it all stays mechanically symmetrical. One more. Quarter turn. Are we lined up with our holes? Negative. A little bit more. Nope. A little more. Yep. Good to go. Uh-oh guys, bad news. I thought I had a bunch of master service kits full of goodies over here, and included in those kits I thought I had some cotter pins, and guess what? I don't. I have O-rings, I got crush washers, I got a camshaft, I've got some body panel clips, and I've got some oil dry mats. But what I do not have are cotter pins, so I need to order the kit for cotter pins so I can cotter pin that bolt. So I guess I'm done for the day because parts store is closed. It's getting late, and I don't think I have any around here. Maybe in there. Yeah, I have no cotter pins. So yeah, I think I'm done with this car now for the day. So that being said, it looks like I'm also done with this video. And since I am done with this video, the only thing left for me to do is to thank you for watching this video. And as always, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please feel free to let me know about that by tapping that like button down below. If you did not enjoy this video, then go back and watch something else. Actually, if you do want to watch something else, go back and watch the part 1 to this Equinox, because that was a little bit longer and probably more interesting due to the pain I had to suffer through with this rear suspension. So yeah, go back and check that one out. The link is down inside of this video's description, and it's also in the pinned comment in the comment section. And that will conclude my moment of shameless self-promotion. So again, as always, thank you for watching, and most importantly, do not forget to have yourselves a great day. See you guys later. Oh, real quick, I put the lights on. Shiny. They're not hooked up, but they're on there.